Philly streets talk. Philly streets talk. T, what up? Philly streets talk. Rich, what up? Mo, what's up?
Philly Streets Talk News and Weather. My name is Maj. We are in Camden right now on this beautiful Tuesday, September 29th, 2015. We have Ann and Kathy with us, and if you stay tuned, we'll find out why they're so important to the community. Philly Streets Talk News and Weather.
Philly streets talk.
Philly Streets Talk News and Weather. My name is Maj. We are out here in Camden doing a follow-up to a story that we reported last week with regard to dogs that had been abused and had gotten new homes through the new Leash on Life program. And we are here with a person who had discovered Sweet Pea, the precious pit bull that we saw, who was in bad shape. Ann Jordan, how are you, Ann?
Good. How are you today?
I'm very good, thank you. Now tell the people the story of how you found this dog.
Well, one of my neighbors, she told me to come outside because she found a dog that was like kind of hurt and everything, and she doesn't speak English. So she told me to call the SPCA. So I came out here, I called her, but Sweet Pea was sitting there wagging her tail like crazy, but she was hurt really, really bad.
What type of damage did she have to her?
Her ear was messed up, all right here was messed up, her leg was messed up. It was not good.
Yeah, she wasn't in good shape, and we may have some pictures for you, but since then, well, actually, tell us about the area. This area right here has been synonymous with death and animals, right?
Yes, it really is, because like before we found a dead dog over there, then Sweet Pea, and then another dead dog that was with her, and then we think kittens were in there. We don't know.
All right, and as you can see in the background, this is not the most picture-perfect place in the world. We've got down trees and furniture and just shingles from the roof and all that.
Philly streets talk.
Philly Streets Talk News and Weather. We are still following up. Right here to my left, we have Miss Kathy McGuire. Kathy, how are you?
I'm okay today. It's been 1 week today since we dropped Sweet Pea off at the prison new Leash on Life system.
Nice. Now you guys remember, we brought you the story where Sweet Pea, the precious pit bull, was dropped off. She got some new friends at the CFCF, and we're here with Kathy. Kathy, tell us about this particular area.
Well, this is where she was found, in this horrible garbage dump that they use here in Camden to drop dead dogs and dead animals after they fight them. And you know, I think the city should be down here, you know, looking into this and picking up this trash and not allowing residents to dump dead dogs down here, which there was a couple other dead dogs found that same day with Sweet Pea.
All right, absolutely amazing. Now this is off of Berlin Avenue. If police wanted to come by and patrol sometime and stop this from happening, we definitely appreciate it. Tell us about Sweet Pea. Have you gotten any update?
We have an update that Sweet Pea is doing very well, and we're just you know, getting weekly updates. It's only been a week today, but that she's doing very well. She's minding her manners and learning how to be housebroken, and they're so diligent with their animals as far as, you know, veterinary care and, you know, the training and everything. So 1 week down, 11 to go.
Now you were very emotional when you let the dog go. We didn't get any footage of that, but how are you doing?
I'm glad you didn't get any footage. I look pretty ridiculous. As a grown woman crying and carrying on. But I'm better today because I know she's in a better place.
All right.
She's in a good place, and the people are phenomenal, and they have a very good history and record of, you know, finding these dogs homes. And I'm just glad that New Jersey Aid for Animals could work in this collaboration with New Leash on Life, because it's a great collaboration. It's
definitely a big deal. New Jersey Aid for Animals is out there doing their thing. So thank you, Kathy McGuire. Philly Streets Talk thanks you. I'm sure Camden thanks you. Stay tuned. Philly Streets Talk News and Weather.
Philly streets talk.
So in meeting up with you all today, it was really serendipitous that I'm just kind of canvassing the neighborhood a little bit about who might have found Sweet Pea or found this dead dog or this dog in chaos. Ann said she's the one that found the dog, and we're so happy that we have constituents like this and citizens like this in the city that are willing to step forward. She called animal control, and you know, she's the one that finds a lot of these dogs, and it's not much, but I wanted to give her a little bit of a reward for being such a good citizen and finding Sweet Pea. And she's really in a good spot right now, and she's a good girl, and she's a happy dog. And you were right when you found her laying there wagging her tail.
She wanted to be loved. That's all
She was a good girl. She's never growled, even when she was
even one
ripped
day,
up.
even when we had her right there and was trying to pick her up, she didn't even growl. She didn't even care. She was like, "Come on, just take me. I'm gonna go with you."
Well, I wish there were more people like you, and I'm sure there's a lot of great people in Camden that are going to step forward. But gee, people, speak up. Speak up, please. Call New Jersey 8 for Animals or call Animal Control.
Philly Streets Talk.
Philly Streets Talk News and Weather. My name is Maj. We are on location in Camden at 7th and Pearl Street. All right, we're around the Northgate Plaza. I'm sure all this looks familiar to my people who are local to the area. All right, we have an update for you on the Pope. Now, we thought we were getting away from this. We thought we concluded the information that we're bringing you on the Pope, but of course, we have the aftermath that took place. All right, and now several businesses in the Center City area and the surrounding areas were anticipating a 1.5 million person swell to the city. All right, they were anticipating that there was going to be millions of dollars coming in and people were going to be spending and buying food and sitting down for dinner. And unfortunately, according to some business owners, this wasn't the case. All right, we saw several reports and our sources are giving us several reports on a number of restaurants and coffee shops that have a surplus in coffee and food, and they're going to have to run specials and freeze this stuff to keep it from going bad. And a reporter had asked Michael Nutter his opinion and the reason why this took place, because it wasn't as expected. And Michael Nutter says, and I quote, "The media scared the ish out of people."
Philly Streets Talk.
Philly Streets Talk News and Weather. My name is Maj. We are still out here on Pearl Street in Camden. Our next story shoots out to Bethlehem Township, where there was a lot going on. All right. Monday, 6 p.m., police get a phone call saying that there is a car parked in a hotel parking lot containing drugs. All right, so somebody tipped off the police. They come out there shortly afterwards and try to approach the vehicle. All right, the vehicle attempts to get away and pins the officer's arm between two cars. All right, now he's been reported to have minor damages to his elbow and his forearm. All right, minor. However, they try to get away. There's a chase up Route 22, and somehow these guys get away. All right, they ditch the car. The car ends up in Wilson, and the police are baffled. They don't have any additional information outside of what we've reported, and they're urging anybody with information to call in, of course. All right, we're still out here though. Philly Streets Talk News and Weather. I want you guys to stay tuned for the weather. We got the weather report coming up.
Philly Streets Talk.
Looking in the sky. Looking in the sky. Nothing but memories.
Philly Streets Talk. Philly Streets Talk. T, what up? Philly Streets Talk. Rich, what up? Mo, what's up?